Baba Vanga, the mystic who saw the future. Deep in the heart of Bulgaria, a blind woman whispered secrets about the future. A mystic who saw beyond time itself. Baba Vanga, who was she? Was her gift real? And did her predictions truly come to pass? Stay with us as we uncover the astonishing life and prophecies of the legendary seer. Born in 1911 in Strumica, then part of the Ottoman Empire, Vangelia was an ordinary child until fate intervened. At the age of 12, during a storm, a whirlwind supposedly lifted her high into the air and dropped her in a nearby field. She lay in the field undetected for several days as her family desperately tried to find her. When they did, her eyes were encrusted with a thick layer of dirt and sand. Her eyesight was lost forever. It was after this tragedy that strange visions began haunting her dreams. She claimed to hear voices, see people long gone, and even glimpse into the future. Her journey as a clairvoyant had begun. The most amazing manifestation of Vanga's gift was her ability to communicate with the deceased relatives and friends of those who came to her. A woman once came to see Vanga. Her son, a soldier, had died in an accident. Vanga asked, "What was the young man's name?" "Marco," the woman answered, "but he tells me his name was Mario." "Yes," the woman said, "we called him Mario at home." Through Vanga, the young man told who was responsible for the accident. Vanga often said, "When a person stands in front of me, all the deceased relatives gather around him. They are willing to answer my questions and ask me their own. What I hear from them, I pass on to the living." Baba Vanga said that when she looked at a person, she could see their whole life in totality, complete from birth till death, as if she were watching a film. She was studied by many Bulgarian and Soviet scientists who started testing her scientifically and interviewing her and the people she read. They found that Vanga was accurate 80% of the time. She credited her mystic powers to invisible creatures, though she struggled to fully explain who or what those invisible creatures were. Here is one of her first predictions. The wife of her neighbor, Milan Partenova, sat in Vanga's courtyard and cried. There was no news from her husband for a long time. She was deeply worried for her 4 children as she thought they were orphaned. Vanga looked at her and said, "Don't cry. Rather attend to dinner and prepare your husband's clothes, because Milan will come home late in the evening, in only his underwear. I can see him. He's hiding in a ravine near the city." The woman thought that Vanga had said so, feeling sorry for her. She went home anyway, cooked dinner, got her husband's clothes, then waited and fell asleep. Toward midnight, someone tapped softly on the window. When she looked out, she almost fainted. In the courtyard stood her husband Milan, really in his underwear in which he had escaped. He was so hungry that he ate everything that was cooked, only surprised, though, that his wife was waiting for him. "No one could know this. I did not know myself whether I would dare return. I was afraid of an ambush," Milan kept saying. Vanga's fame spread in the city and surrounding areas. People started to flock to Vanga's house. Everyone wanted to know about their loved ones, and Vanga told everyone. Gradually, the legend of Vanga was born. Some people, afraid of her prophecies, attributed her incredible abilities to witchcraft. Others, fascinated by her insights, exaggerated everything she said, calling it biblical miracles. Vanga enjoyed the love and respect of people, many of whom had found in her support and protection. On the 8th of April, 1942, Vanga was visited by a family friend who also brought an unexpected guest. The guest was the King of Bulgaria, Boris III. Vanga, standing in her usual place in the corner of the room, before the guest had time to ask anything, spoke in a stern voice. "Your kingdom is growing. It is spreading wide. But be ready soon to fit your possessions in a nutshell." She repeated, "Be ready." After a pause, she added, "Remember the date, August 28th. The king, without asking anything, left very confused. He died on August 28th, 1943. Vanga persistently predicted the establishment of intelligent contacts with beings from other worlds. Remember, In 200 years, man will make contact with his brothers in mind from other worlds to pick up a reasonable signal from space, and the truth about this space should be found in the holy books. Hard times will come. People will be divided on the basis of faith. The most ancient teaching will come to the world. I am asked, how soon will this time come? No, not soon. Syria has not yet fallen. In 1989, she famously claimed, American brethren will fall after being attacked by steel birds. Innocent blood will be gushing. The prediction had many attributes to the September 11th terror attacks that took place in 2001 and its aftermath. Vanga often said, the time of miracles will come, and science will make major discoveries in the field of the immaterial. Vanga once said, the time will come when wheat will be separated from the chaff, for the future belongs to good people, and they will live in a world so beautiful that we cannot imagine it now. The time will come for the inspired work, love, and brotherhood of all people on Earth. Vanga was once asked if alien ships visited Earth, and she responded, yes. Further adding, they come from a planet which its inhabitants call Vam-Phim. This planet is the third from Earth. Vanga usually did not explain anything said, especially when it came to major, fateful events, while saying that she herself did not understand. Clairvoyants, seers, and soothsayers have existed at all times of human history, but information about them has reached us only in the form of myths and legends. Vanga was our contemporary who lived among us until 1996. There's a lot more to uncover about Baba Vanga and her phenomenal abilities.